So when you first open VCM Editor, you're not going to see it here. If you've never opened it before, you'll be greeted with a screen that will give you the option to go from basic to advanced view. Please make sure you're on the advanced view, because if you're using the basic view, you may not see all the tables available. The next thing we need to do is go through the tabs. So pretty standard. If you go under File, you have Open, Close, Save, Save As, and I want to put emphasis on the difference between Save and Save As, because we've seen it countless of times. When you make changes, make sure you use a function Save As, because it saves a separate file rather than saving on top of the existing file. So you still have your stock file available.
Yes, and this is very important when it comes to keeping track of the revisions you've made to the calibration file. So say you make some simple limiter changes and you save that as revision 1. You then make some more changes, revision 2. On revision 3, you realize that you've messed something up, but there's no need to panic, because you have your previous changes saved in a manner where you can find them. You can simply return to that previous file version and you're good to go.
So let's open a file and have a look how it looks like.
So this is a file from a CD325. This is just the stock file.
And just for people that joined us that have never used the software before, it's free to download. There is demo sample files within the actual VCM suite that you can look over and familiarize yourself with the software.
So coming over to Edit, we have a few different options compared to the scanner.
So the first menu is Calibration Details, which is where you would see, so you have two subsections. You have Tune Overview, which will give you like a calibration date, the VIN number of the vehicle. And you have the second section where you have Controllers, which will give you the actual controller or the ECU in the vehicle, the VIN number and the serial number of the ECU, as well as the operating system. This is very important if you accidentally open the wrong vehicle file and you're trying to flash that, because we've seen that happen, and that may result in double licensing. So just be aware which files you're flashing and just double check your calibration details before you flash the vehicles.
So next we have the View, Change / History Logs. So in this tab, this is where you will see all of the changes you have made to the current calibration you have open. So the unsaved changes will appear in Unsaved, and the changes that you have made and saved to that file will appear in the Saved History Logs. Next we have User-Defined Parameters. So user-defined parameters is something you can reach out to us personally and discuss with us. There are certain parameters that we can allow you to have access to. It is something we address on a case-by-case basis, and the best way to approach this is to just reach out to your HP Tuners representative, and we can discuss it further there.
Template Applicator allows you to add custom templates, which will go into the other section because it goes in conjunction with Template Editor. So we'll talk about it in a few minutes. Navigator is just a search function through VCM Editor. So if you know a table ID, for example, in VCM Editor, you can use a table ID. So I'll give you a real-life example. If there was a table missing in VCM Editor and you got support to add that table, they most likely will give you a table ID. So this is a quick way to enter that table ID into the search function to find it.
Lastly, we have View. So as Paulius was talking about in the beginning, on your first time installing and opening Editor, you will be presented with two view modes, Basic and Advanced. So we recommend you always set it to Advanced, but in case you did select Basic, you can come back into View and change it to Advanced. So next we have the Compare tool.
Right, so Compare is used if you have two different files. For example, your stock file and a tune file. This function would allow you to see the changes between the two files. You have obviously open compare file, close compare file, your recently opened compare files, show main file, which is in this instance the stock file. Show compare file is the tune file you're comparing, and show differences is the differences between two files. Very easy way to view what has been changed. Just click View Comparison Log, which gives you a list view of all the changes that have been made. The cool function about this is you can individually select a table. So Liam will do that right now. right-click on the table, and you can copy over that one difference by clicking Selected Difference. Or if you right-click on the table itself or an empty space, you can copy all the differences. So it's a very easy way to transfer your changes from a stock file to from a tuned file to a different vehicle of the same specification without having to go through all the menus manually.
So under the Flash tab, very simple. These are the two buttons you will most likely be using most with Editor. You have your read vehicle and your write vehicle. So tools is very, very similar to scanner. You have your unit conversion, your calculator, and also your options available. You also have a tab called Template Editor.
Template Editor allows you to make a template, which is a file of all your changes from a stock to a tuned file. It basically speeds up your process if you, for example, are selling a set injectors for the same vehicle and you don't want to manually go into VCM Editor and copy those changes manually. You can make templates for all this. So it's a very powerful tool if you're doing something on repeat.
Our next tab is the Window tab. So this is how you customize, how you view the tables in the editor. So currently it's set to cascade, which means that whenever you open an individual table, it appears on top of the windows you already have open. If we change that to vertical, everything will open vertically, just like in Windows, and horizontal, it will open one above the other.
So we have the help section, similar to VCM Scanner. You have the help section for VCM Editor. You have the license information function, which will show you all the licenses that you have. You have the resync interface, which we've discussed in VCM Scanner, which will resync your interface and add credits if credits are pending to add. You have the info log section. You have the verification code for registering your device. The only key difference is the parameter access, which I will let Liam cover.
Yes, so as you're using VCM Editor and you're becoming more advanced and used to the software, you may notice that there are some parameters which you can see but you cannot change. So these parameters are read only. You can gain access to some of these parameters by completing our HP Tuners Emissions Compliance course, which is available from this link in Parameter Access. So very similar to Scanner, we have a shortcuts bar which covers all of the most used functions. So you have open, save, close, your calibration details and your view change history logs, all of your compare functions, your unit conversion, read vehicle, write vehicle, and your info log button.
So the next tab over is your categories tab. So you have favorite, let's go for the categories first. So you have favorite, OS tab, engine diagnostics tab, transmission, if transmission is present, transmission diagnostics, fuel system, actual system of the vehicle, and speedometer settings. So the first section is the favorite section, which allows you to click on, for example, any map that you use the most and add it to your favorites. This gives you a quick navigation for all your favorite tables that you change, so you don't have to go for the whole software again looking for them.
So that is a very, very brief summary of everything available to you in the editor and the scanner. As we've been repeating throughout, we do plan on holding these sessions more regularly to give you some training to refer back to and also the chance to talk to us directly. The key really is getting comfortable navigating the software. Once you're comfortable with navigating the software, it makes everything else easier because then you're not wasting time struggling to find what you need to find.